Hi guys, how you doing? A bit late getting on. And a gentleman in here talking with a suit on and whatnot, so I couldn't just say get out, you know what I mean? Evening, Paul. Right. We got that bit done last week with the mad articulated bits. All that madness there. We got that in all the position. And then we had that where it all moves. So that's pretty much there at that bit. So now I'm going to have to go over this end. Do the same again, I think. I believe. I do believe. Or similar anyway. I don't think it's got any of the drums on it on that side. It may well have, I'm not sure. Right, there's no drums at this end, so... Alright Steve, how you doing pal? So yeah, there's none of these barrels here on this side. Happy days. Somebody trying the door there. Don't know what's going on out there. Alright. We'll go and see what's happening. No idea what's going on out there. I don't know who that was. Couple of lads looking around, trying the door and then walking off. I don't know what's going on. Keep an eye out on them. Styrene and meatballs. Evening chap. Trying to figure out who that is. Styrene and meatballs, that's a new one. Right. Yeah. So we've got another one of these mad frames anyway for sure. Yeah. Keep looking at that door because, you know. Hi Fred, just on my way home from the chippy in the car to watch. Good man. Neat. So I've got to have one of these with the articulated bit at the bottom there. And it definitely right, I've got another theory now as well. So my theory is to see if I can build this on here before I join them together. Remember this one, they're all joined together, and then I was messing about trying to put them together and it was causing a problem. So my theory is if I maybe build these separately bit by bit, then I might have half a chance of actually getting it together how I want it. That makes sense. So instead of fighting with a big long length of it, I'm going to try and do it this way. See if it's any easier. Because obviously I've got a few more of these to build. Because this is the 1 of 4. So So it might be easier if I do them individually without bending it and snapping it or anything. Maybe it would help. I never snapped, but Steve, Carl, James and Graham. So if I get this side, this one frame glued in, should be good. Just have a little looky-loo, because obviously I need to get this side in as well. I need a tad of glue on there and free up that piece so I can get that piece into that hole. Like so. Oh, there's a hole there. Right. Let's see what I'm doing here. There you go. That's got it. Just going to see if this is any easier. Hopefully it's a bit easier. This method. We shall see. Right, I need to get that one. That one's in that hole there, I think. I believe. Yep. Just put one more hop on that. Might turn out to be more awkward. Who knows? Might turn out to be the easiest way. We never know. One thing's for sure, there's only one way to find out. And that's actually to do it. Yeah. Hold that for a second. Right. So that's kind of that's got that on, but I've still got them where they can move. Obviously, and we're going to end up like that eventually. Right, I'm just going to check because that doesn't look like it's in the hole properly. That's better. Yeah. Happy days. Yeah. I'll just keep pushing that down every so often, make sure it's alright. I'll lift that up for a minute. I want to put the next frame in. next to it. Stop this on. So how's everyone been anyway? Alright. That one went in easy up. I might be lucky. There we go. That's them to him. Yeah. Evening, Ron. So that's them to the one with the little sticky out bit that goes up the corner there, and that one. So now I've got the V shape here, but sure I had to build them with the brake calipers on it. So I've got to build these V shape ones, put them on and join them onto these two pieces here. So that's the joyous bits. Oh dear. Right. So back to around the back here. Going back the way now. Back to these. That's that one. That's that one. 21 on that side. 22 goes on that side. Now, oh, there's a bit well. And then I'll try and get that into that. Like that. And then that into into that. This is where I don't know if it's going to work out or not. It's got that. Glue that for a moment. And we'll try and get that side in there. Might be more difficult doing it this way actually. I don't know. We shall see. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Not easy. No. I don't think this method's going to be any easier. If I'm honest. Because now I'm struggling to get that pin in. Which is not helpful. Ooh, there you go. When you say something like that and it just goes into there. Happy days. Oh, get in there. It's just popped out again. Unreal. That's there. Trouble is, it's so fragile. Yeah. Couldn't see what I was doing there. Hey. It might be when I was building the frames. Remember when I made it got easier as I went along. I'm kind of hoping it's like that on this because that certainly wasn't easy, that bit. But I do have the frame in, so it did go in. Yeah, it's there. See that? The V shape in between the two. So it did go in, though it was just a bit piddly, to say the least. I've got to do it all again. So I'm very happy about that, don't I? Very joyous. I think it's one of them kind of models at the moment where kind of love-hate relationship with it at the moment. It's okay. It's quite satisfying once you've got what you need to do done on it, but while you're actually trying to do it, that's a whole different ball game. Alright, Chris. Yeah. You're funny looking all sorts, mate. Hi Annette, how are you? I don't need to ask how Chris is because Chris was talking to me earlier. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm alright, I guess. Just muddling on, as you do. Oh dear. Excuse me. Right, see if I can get this one in. The first one seems alright, and then it's that second one that's always a pain. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it is what it is, eh? It's one of them, it's kind of, it's frustrating when you build it, or doing what you're doing. But once you've done that bit, it's quite satisfying because it's such a pain in the bum and you know you've conquered it. I mean, this is so fiddly. It's just bizarre. I mean, how I'm supposed to get that in there and everything else. It's just craziness. Do you know what? I'm going to glue that because I just realised that doesn't go anywhere. It kind of just stays there anyway. It doesn't move because it glues into that pillar piece anyway. So I'm just going to glue that little blighter and be done with it. And then it won't keep falling out and doing my name. So we'll see if that helps. Probably not. But you never know. Trying to see. That's the problem. Oh my gosh. Trying to be mindful of what I say. Because I know what I want to say. I can't. Oh, you silly. There's one. No. Oh my gosh. Seriously. That's one in. It's not even in. Oh man. This is getting beyond a joke, eh? Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Alright, Scott. I'm trying to line up these holes. That's the problem. Yeah. That's that one. That's one in. Can't see the... There you go. Yeah. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. At last. Man, that was fiddly. But I got it. That was a bit joyful. Not. Not on the plus side, it's in. It's done. Yeah, you well done. Yeah, it feels that way, I know. Do you know, I think it was it not last week or the week before, I spent the whole episode putting these two pieces together loose and trying to keep it all moving, and that was a whole episode. And then I thought, let me see this week if it's easier doing it in small sections like that. I would say it's not easier as such, but it's definitely not took as long as it did last time to put them bits together, if you know what I'm saying. So is it easier? I don't know, to be honest. I have no idea if that was any easier or not. It was just as frustrating, if that's any consolation. But have I found an easier way? Probably not by the looks of it, to be honest. It didn't feel any easier anyway. Right, C17. I can't remember where they were. I remember it was a silly little circular bit. Good to see the TIE fighter slowly diminishing in numbers. It's yeah, it feels like one, doesn't it? Can't see number 17 anywhere. Oh, there it is. I still can't get over such a giant 2 meters long 26 kilo railgun, and I'm gluing parts like that to a model. mean, that's just craziness. Oh, stop. Oh my gosh. Yeah, get on there. How did I do them once? Okay. What's that? We released our first podcast, Fred. Oh, awesome. Well done. Not quite sure how I can share it for you. I'm trying to figure out how I can. I don't know if you can post a link or not. I don't know if it'll allow that. I'm not quite sure, pal. See these little tiny bits, man. Yeah, but it'd be nice to share it, eh? Oh, come on. I'm not sure how to do that without coming off my live, if you know what I'm saying. I think it needs to be someone else. Let's have a little look, see if I can. Right, timing. I don't know if going to channel is going to take me out of here. That's the problem. Right, I know that moderators can going to also have standard moderator capacities. Can review and remove chat messages, hide but users. Right. Right, there you go. So I believe now you're a moderator, which allows you to post links in the chat. So in theory now your name should go blue when you type, and that will allow you to post a link in the chat, because now you're like Paul Elegant Infusions and whatnot, you are now one of the moderators of the chat. So in theory you should be alright. He said, I should see you in Perth. All I need to sort out is booking the ferry, getting to the mainland. Awesome. Oh, that's cool. That's good to know, pal. I'm glad you're managing to come over. All good fun. Evening, Stuart. Oh, it'll be cool. Be good to see you at Perth, pal. What I'm doing here. Right, got that. There you go. See? Awesome. Oh, I knew there was a way you could do it. I just couldn't remember what. But then I remembered that if you're a moderator, you can post links. So, right, this one. Right, number 21. Oh, hey. Where are you going? Where did that go? Yeah. There it is. Got it. Proof. I got it. Proof. Carpet Monster 0. All good. Here you go. Come on. It's still awkward with this, trying to get these silly caliper bits in there and having everything still moving. That's one of the major issues. And it keeps pinging out as well because it's like a mini pair of tweezers. It's something, Stuart, it's definitely something. I don't know what else to call it at the moment. I call it amazing and lovely once it's done, but at this point it's kind of frustratingly cool. Because I've got to get all that like that, and then I have to try and get that onto the end of this, and then get it all to line up and hold in place without it all pinging and falling apart. And then I have to do it all again and again and again. And this is just the first bogey, guys. So, you know, I still have 3 more to do after this lot. This is just the first build section. There's 4 of these bad boys. Evening, Joe. Only good thing with this bit, I can actually see on these end ones that I'm missing it. Hello. Yeah, kinda. I don't know what happened there. 1 minute I'm talking away, next minute the whole PC just went boom. Total boom. Whole lot gone. No idea why that done that. It made a mad bleeping noise and then the whole thing just shut down. But not even proper shut down, just went dunk. Just died on me instant. Boom. Tried turning it on. Nothing was working, like the power pack had died or whatever. That's what it seemed like. Then I gave it a couple of minutes fiddling about round the back of the PC. And then it allowed me to switch the PC back on. And then I came back and I'm like, oh, hello, I'm back again, sort of thing. Sorry about that. Obviously, I'm not on Facebook Live because it just killed me off completely. Boom. I'm just going to tell Ali because I'll tell him I'm back on. YouTube. I put them back on, but YouTube only. No worries, Steve. All good, pal. In fact, I'll do you as well because I've known you for many years. There you go, Steve. You're gonna have a bit of blueness as well. There you go. I've known you, Steve, for years when I was a long time ago doing this. So when I started out. So anyway, I managed to. When the computer completely died on me there and died and disconnected and everything, I did manage to get that last bit on while I was trying to get the power working. So I've managed to get that leg on. But yeah, I don't know what happened there. I was kind of panicking, and I'll be honest, because this PC runs my the shop website and everything. So if there's an issue with this PC, it kind of becomes an issue for the shop. I can get by without it in an emergency, but in reality, it really wouldn't be clever. So yeah, not good really. But I am glad it's sorted. Ali says maybe it was Windows updates or something and it's just died on us, but who knows. Not clever anyway. Right, I have seen a slight issue here because this bit definitely goes here and these bits definitely go on here, but my issue would be, where does that bit actually attach to? Because there's nothing there. So that'll be an interesting feature, because there's actually no plastic there at all to attach to, but it definitely goes there. So that'll be an interesting bit to figure out. Maybe it goes just against that edge of that corner, but it's kind of odd, because I would imagine it's got to be kind of like that, which would leave it floating, doing absolutely nothing on that end, because there's nothing here. for it to attach. So I don't know quite what's going to happen on that. But that's another day's worry. I've had enough worry with this PC shutting down like that. I can't believe that. I have no idea what caused that at all. Evening, Carlo. How you doing, pal? Alright, it's been a while. Not for you, for me. Good to see you, pal. Oh dear. Well, after that fright that I got with the power disconnecting and thinking that everything was goosed, I was sitting here yapping away gluing it. I'm like, what happened there? Yeah, maybe. Who knows? I certainly don't know. All good fun. I mean, I can run the website off my phone, but it's just not ideal, you know. I like to have a PC. And I certainly wouldn't be able to run everything else off the phone, so it was definitely a panic mode when that shut down like that. I've never had that happen before. It just went beep, and then that was it. Oh yeah, it would be a ball ache. That's for sure. Definitely not the one. You don't realise how much you store on a PCA. You know, the amount of photos and just everything really. And then if it just disappears, you know, I mean half of it, even passwords, man. Who remembers half the passwords? You know, in reality, probably no one. You'd be lucky if you can remember a couple of them. How many times you gone on a website and went, oh, what was that password again? We all do it. We all have to keep resetting our PC passwords because you can't bloody remember. Can you imagine doing that on a wholesale business side of it? It's a nightmare. It would not be clever. Right. Anyone interested in running Friday night Zoom meetings? Oh yeah. Are you down on the car model shed now, Paul? Are you? You swap your name around. Bless you. Oh, wait, there's a big car too, man. It won't fix a PC. It's a good stress releaser. Yeah. It's not handy though when you're sitting here doing a live stream and suddenly the whole thing just goes gunk. Just to confuse us. Yeah, well, you do well at that, Paul, eh? Right, let's get this one on. I'm going to get this one on and then that's it. We'll call it a day. Oh, I can see what I'm doing, that is. And then of course I was desperate to get back on, mainly to say sorry, I don't know what happened. You know, I didn't want to leave everybody in limbo going, what's going on? The minute things like that happen, oh, seriously. Yeah. The minute things like that happen, you know, you get text messages straight away. It's like trying to beat the race before someone says. Right, I've got to get this bloody. It is really fiddly, this shit. I'll be glad once I'm on the bigger pieces, because this is just madness, really. I'm going to say it 1,000,001 times while I'm doing this build, but I'm really shocked how small these little bits are. Right, see if I can get this in here. No. Ah, so fiddly. This is when I wish I was from like Asia or somewhere like that, because you see Chinese people and Japanese and all that lot, they're really good at this tiny stuff. I think that's why they put it all together like this, to mess with the Westerners. Come on, why aren't you going in there? Ugh. See these things? I don't know. I swear it's here to wind us up. Right, get in there. Want to pop. Oh, you see, again. Right. Put that in there. I'll try it this way instead, because I've had enough of that way. And no. Seriously, unbelievable. Oh my gosh. Listen, just stay in there for 2 minutes. That's all I want. Oh my gosh. It's a lovely kit. Deep breaths. Right. Stuff it. Stuff it. That's what I say. Right. So I'll put that in there like that. He says. Right. Put that in. Now I'm going to put this in. And then I'm just going to put that end on. Hopefully. I've had enough of messing around with that. It's starting to do my head in. Right, stay. Flipping stay. And then you pop out and come over. Oh, really? Okay. I'll tell you in a minute, Crownite. Once I smash this to pieces. And then smile on camera as I get revenge for the torment and annihilation of a bloody muddle kit. Right, has that got it? I nearly had it there. Oh my gosh. It's just about there as well. It over there. On you. I want to go home. Come on. Get on there. Hey, I got it. I'm not moving. I'm not moving my hand. I am not moving my hand right this minute. It's staying there for a minute. It's got it. Yeah, right. It's got it. Now picking up the other ones from the other side there as well, but right. Now it's on. I didn't think it would. Right, I still got this side to do. That'll be next week. Bugger that. Yeah, it's on. I think you're right. Anyways, yeah, I think you're right though. There, who said it? Yeah, Dora, pal. Yeah, 1/35 scale. Yeah, I think you're right there, Steve. Because there is a plate that goes on here when it's upside down. There is a plate that goes on here, so maybe it attaches onto that. So you might be right there. So I'm just going to leave that like that for now. So I just got this one to do. So the answer is, even though last week I spent the whole episode putting this together as these frames and fighting with them and then trying to put it in, doing it individually like this is just as hard. So there's no easy way around it. It wasn't any easier. And considering I've got three more of these sections to build and all that bump on it, yeah, there's no easy way around it. I thought it might be a bit easier this way, but it's not. It's fiddly and a pain in the bum, and whatever way you go about it, it's going to be fiddly and a pain in the bum. So there's no way around it. But that one's done anyway. So I've just got one more to do, and then I can put the frame across the top, what it's got a picture of, see where them bits connect, and then start putting the wheels actual together, and then it'll look like a bogie. So that'll be cool. And then I've got to do it all again 3 times. Delightful. But to be fair, and I do believe truly in my heart that I would say this is probably the most fiddly bit out of it all. I'm guessing. Obviously, I'm probably wrong and delusional, and it's going to be an absolute nightmare the rest of it. But I'm smiling. I haven't hit it with a hammer. Haven't smashed it. Haven't nearly cracked up with it. But yeah. I mean, yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I want to smash it sometimes. But you see, looking at it now, once it's done that bit, yeah, it was worth it. So what do you say? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I think overall, once it's done and the bench goes right over there, you know, I've got the build going long ways on the camera. I'll end up turning this camera so you can see the full build, and I'll be up that end going blah blah blah. But yeah, I think it's going to be cool when it's done. That's the bit, isn't it? It's when it's done. That's the cool stage. So, but yeah, 2 meters long. It's going to be big. That's just one bogey. It's going to be such an impressive kit. Yeah. Well, it's 1/35, so it's 2 meters long, 26 kilos. So yeah, it's a monster. It will be huge on this bench. Where I'm going to put it afterwards, I've got no idea. But we'll try and build it in sections or whatever and see how it goes. And just hope for the best. Right, guys. I am going to love yous and leave yous. Sorry about that interruption earlier where the computer just died on me, but that was beyond my control. I don't know what happened. Just glad that the computer's back again. And it was only a few minutes. Yeah. Yeah, mate. 26 kilos. It's going to be a heavy one. Anyway, I've got to shut the front doors of the shop and turn the lights off and go home because I've got my day job tomorrow. So I'm going to love you and leave this, and I'll see you all next week, Saturday 6 till 7. And in between that, you know where I am. If you want me, you can send me a wee message or whatever, social media, and I'll get back to you when I can. Apart from that, that's about it. So what, we 3 weeks into this build? We've got, I don't know how many hundreds of bits already glued together. All these, remember? All mental. But happy days. Right, guys, ladies. Oh, good. Take care. And I'll see you all soon. Thanks for the likes, by the way, and the thumbs up and all that. Appreciate it. I forgot to say. And if you get a minute, give Styrene and Meatballs a looky up and see what his new podcast is. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye for now.